I want to welcome everybody into another episode of the Fourth Down Podcast. And yes, I know it's been about a year. We apologize for the hiatus. We had some stuff going on behind the scenes, but we're back. We're gonna give you content as often as possible. And I know we're missing one member. He's got some life things going on right now, so we're gonna hold down the fort till he gets back. But the usual crew is here: me, Rashad, John, and Malik. So how y'all feeling? Like y'all good? Y'all had a good year? Like you know.
Yeah, the summer's been great. Ready to lock in, make this content for y'all.
Yeah, it's been a good year. Definitely had a good moments. Definitely ready to get back, like John said, make some content, get out here and do this because it's been a while.
We trying to make it up the hood, man.
We got to feed the streets, man. But yeah. I mean, it's a lot that went on since we've been here. I mean, I guess we could start with football. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, Lamar, the Ravens paid him, right? I mean, I guess that was the play, right? I mean,
It was, of course.
we in training camp season right now. Preseason's around the corner. Patriots look pretty okay. Pedestrian in camp. That boy Devontae Parker, Juju Smith Schuster.
Gonzalez, that boy, he locked down. Gonzalez.
Oh yeah, that boy Christian Gonzalez. Yeah, that's he's gonna be a dog.
Yeah.
I think we come out the AFC. We sneak in as a wild card. We don't win the division.
Of course not.
But I don't think the Jets are gonna be as good. They made all these crazy moves. I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna drop off a little bit, but I think we finish higher than them in the division, and I think we finish higher than the Dolphins too. Like, if I'm just being honest, like I'm not a Tua believer.
Wow.
I never have been, and then I just think Bill's smarter than Aaron, right? So we beat them. I'm saying we just behind the Bills.
First day back and you already started. Hit the ground running.
Hey.
These wild accusations.
Hey, I'm
you believe you can finish over the Dolphins and the Jets?
absolutely because
Who's
look
your
at what
quarterback?
Mac Jones, and I think he's
Sure.
better than Tua,
Are you sure?
100%.
I mean, I'm not a Tua fan either, but
Yeah, Mac better than Tua, but Tua got better weapons. So
Yeah,
yeah, and it's like I love the optimism, I do, but when you just started naming them guys, Juju, Devontae Parker,
look at what.
come on now,
We-
like,
we
and I
make-
mean, this is speaking from a listen. I'm only doing this because I gotta gloat. It's been so long since I've had a receiver room look like this as far as a Ravens fan. Like, man, Odell's looking good.
Yeah.
Zay Flowers is looking good.
All right. Hey,
I hate to say this, but like, I got faith in him. Nelson Aguilar's looking
nobody,
good.
no sir,
Hey, look,
nobody.
you can have faith in Juju and Devontae Parker. I can have faith in Nelson Aguilar. I'm not even like, I ain't expecting consistency out of him. I just want some big plays out the season. That's
he
it.
gonna drop footballs, man.
50-50 hands. That's what he has.
Can't be no worse than Hollywood.
Hey, chill, my man. Chill, my man.
Nah, but like for real, like Mac made the playoffs with less. His leading receiver was Jacoby Myers.
This is true.
But the conference was like really bad. It was really bad.
I mean,
You gotta I listen, and this not me trying to just like throw dirt. Like, I'm not. As long as y'all got Bill and a solid defense, I feel like y'all got a chance to make some noise. Like, that's the honest truth. But
we got to score the AFC.
that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all got to keep up now with the offenses around in your division. Like, you got to understand. Granted, if you feel like he gonna fall off, I don't think Aaron Rodgers is falling off, especially not this year. And I'm not saying like the Jet. Like, I don't want people to get this confused. Like, I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers is Brady where he has that effect, but I'm just saying if we look back to when the Bucks went that year, they went 30-30. Jameis went 30-30, 30 picks, 30 touchdowns. Like, literally, they was like, oh, that
That's
team
a
was
good
just a
point.
quarterback away.
That's a
Look what
good
happened
point.
when Brady went there. I'm not saying that's gonna happen with the Jets, but the Jets finished like what,
Yeah,
8
like-
and 9 or something around like that. Honestly, bro, Aaron Rodgers, I believe that's an added 3-4 wins.
Their first like 4 or 5 games is mad hard. So,
And so then that'll be a good
but like
test.
they end the season off like pretty easy.
Easy.
Yeah, that's
but
why-
I mean, if you comparing the two teams, like Brady's Bucks to Rodgers Jets, like
the Bucks
Brady-
might be better. Way
Mike
better.
Evans and Chris Godwin
Oh,
to
yeah.
So,
Garrett Wilson and
Definitely, the offense was definitely way.
Alan Lazard. Like,
and the Jets offensive line is pretty trash still.
I think the Jets' strength is their defense, right? That secondary sauce, Quentin Williams, right? Like,
Mhm.
but I don't know. Offensively, I'm just because it gives me like Packers vibes. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they had Devontae, but that was it, right? I mean, they got Brees. He's all right, I guess. And they might get Dalvin. They might get Zeke.
They probably have a better chance of getting Zeke than Dalvin.
Honestly, I think Zeke comes to us.
Really?
Yeah, I think Zeke comes to us, and they get Dalvin. But
the team I'm really looking forward to this year is the Ravens. Crazy enough, because my boy Odell, I gotta.
He a fake Ravens
Heart
fan.
turned purple, man.
He a
Let's
fake
go.
Ravens fan.
Hey, look, I don't care.
Man, Odell, man, he's gonna make Lamar. He might win him MVP, man. That's all I got to say.
Okay, listen.
I saw like FanDuel, the odds for Lamar to win MVP, it's pretty decent. So if you're a betting person, put your money on Lamar MVP.
Go ahead and put that 50 to 100 on Lamar MVP. I'm letting you know now. Go ahead and do it.
You gonna do it? You gonna match it?
Yeah, I do. Well, no. I'll make the bet, but I ain't listen. If you lose, we both gonna take that out. How about that?
You got y'all going to the Super
not
Bowl?
in it alone,
Oh, no.
huh?
You got y'all going to the Super Bowl?
It's the Ravens still. It's still the Ravens.
Funny
So, you
guy.
know.
I mean, I'm just glad neither one of y'all even said y'all had any real hopes to make any runs.
Yeah, I'm a
but
Patriots
I know
fan.
we finna make a playoff run.
I
we
want
can
the
make
Patriots
the
to,
playoffs.
I really want the Patriots to tank. Like, we could tank.
For who?
Nah,
What's his name? N. Caleb Williams?
That's what you want?
no, nah.
Look at
That's
Bro,
not the.
like,
Bro,
I
we just
hate
need a
this.
receiver.
I'm
bro,
gonna name the
like-
quarterbacks in the AFC. You got Mahomes, Lamar, you got Joe Burrow, you got Herbert, you got.
I'm not too high on Herbert, but
don't be one of them guys, yo. Herbert is actually nice.
didn't he blow a
I
24-0
understand.
playoff
Listen,
lead?
I understand. Okay.
Come on, like
Man, that's Trevor
All right,
Lawrence.
all right.
Like,
You're right. I can't even.
That's Trevor Lawrence.
I can't even. I literally can't even actually debate that. So I'll give you that one.
you know what I mean.
You gotta blame the defense.
And no, yeah, that's.
I mean, but the offense can still.
it's a
put up
whole. It's a
points.
team game. So I mean, like you act like Herbert was out there stopping the trying to stop the Jaguars from scoring.
I get it.
consistent points.
I get it. No, I think that
He was scoring. So I mean, the defense
coaching.
wasn't doing the job. Like, but I don't know. As far as like a Super Bowl for us, listen. We got big hopes in the city right now. Like I don't want to be one of them guys that's like, oh, it's Super Bowl or bust. But like,
Oh, I mean,
It's-
kinda is. You paid Lamar.
for 5 years, so it's not. If that's the case, like how it can't be.
I mean,
It's
he
not
took all
right
that money.
right now.
He took all that money. Super Bowl or bust every year.
I mean, if you look at it in the aspect of like who I mean, what Odell was really the only 1 year guy that we got that's like supposed to make a big impact. So like, yeah, okay, on that aspect. And also, I mean, hey, if we get to the Super Bowl, Odell did his job. So
Are you scared that like
don't say it.
he's
Don't say it.
not gonna stay
Oh no, what you about to say?
healthy or like anything like that?
Like,
Listen.
he said it a whole year, man. He good.
He should be absolutely fine. But am I scared? Yes, I'm a little scared. Obviously, I mean, hell, I'm scared. Anybody get hurt. Lamar just hasn't played the last 2 seasons fully healthy.
That's
so.
another thing. Yeah,
I mean,
I was gonna say
hey.
that next.
You know, that's just something. That's just part of the game. Like, if it happens, it happens. Unfortunately.
But
Speaking of health, how y'all feel about Joe Burrow? Already, Jamar Chase saying he should sit out at least 3 to 4 weeks going into the season to make sure it's like no lingering injuries. Y'all think that's the right move?
I mean, I guess I looked at their schedule earlier too. They play the Browns, the Ravens, the Rams, Cardinals, and they play one more time. I can't remember, but I think that's only 2 wins. Like I think they got the Cardinals and
They
Rams.
start off 2 and 3 wins, and you know,
Bring it back. Honestly, I think they win the division. I know you're not gonna want to hear that, but I think the Bengals win the division. I think y'all second, but I think Bengals win the division.
I wouldn't say.
Wow.
I wouldn't say all
I'm not surprised hearing that from you. You literally just said you were gonna finish above the Jets and the Dolphins. So I'm not surprised.
Bro,
to hear that.
there's no thought in your mind that you think y'all finish above the Bengals.
That we do what?
There's no thought. I probably phrased that wrong. There's no thought in your mind that like we might not finish above the Bengals. Like you think y'all win the division?
Yes.
Like no hesitation.
There's no doubt in my mind we're AFC North.
When Joe Burrow hurt, yeah, I'd probably get.
Without him being hurt, we were still AFC Championship. When has Joe Burrow and the Bengals beat Lamar healthy with a full healthy team?
I mean, he got more playoff wins than Lamar.
When have we played them with a fully? Okay, if Lamar was in that playoff game last year, you mean to tell me
No, I
Joe
agree.
Burrow was going to beat us?
You're right. They barely won.
Literally, Joe Burrow and Snoop literally almost had the same stats. So like, and if it wasn't for that one incident at that
The fumble.
crazy scenario that's never gonna happen again, literally, the man fumbled the ball at the goal line and he picked it up and took it 99 yards. That is so rare. Like it's not gonna happen.
So when they I don't remember, just refresh my memory. When they played during the regular season and Lamar played, like what, like in the 2 head-to-head matchups, like what happened? Like Y'all won.
He wasn't. I don't think he was there for the second game
Yeah.
because that was towards the end of the season. But for
Mhm.
that first game, yes, we beat him.
It
It was
was
no contest.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That game was like that game was no. It was literally. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like when we are fully healthy and we take on the Bengals, they don't talk smack at all that week before. But when they about to play Snoop or they about to play a banged up Ravens team with no Marlon, no Marcus
Yeah.
Peters, no when we had Elliott, no Elliott. Oh, they was talking big shit. Like yo, the Bengals don't talk no smack about the Ravens when we are fully healthy. Like, and it's a proven fact.
all right. Okay. I guess
And
you got that. You're right.
The only thing, like, and I mean, as far as like to touch on the rest of the division, look,
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, listen, and I mean, this is just to touch on like the Steelers. I mean, listen, I give them
Trash.
I only give them the respect because like as long as Mike Tomlin's there, they're gonna be a respectable team to play against. I'm not saying they finishing top or they getting in the playoffs, but when we play them, it's gonna be a hard match playing them just because of Mike Tomlin. And then as far as the Browns, like.
Deshaun Watson.
I was like, granted, as far as all the controversy or whatever, I was the Deshaun Watson fan. You're right, the controversy.
Beat the
But
case, man.
did he?
I mean, he
I
freaked.
don't know, bro.
Yeah, I was okay, but besides the
I'm not touching that.
yeah, whatever. But like, nah, I was a fan of him when he was doing his thing on the field in Houston.
But did you see what Collinsworth said, bro? He was like, you can't talk about Deshaun Watson without mentioning his off the field incident.
Easily, I do it all the time.
And then everybody was like on him for saying that. Like he was like, you can't
Yeah.
say that.
I know, cause they cut like cause like
They don't talk
that'd be a
about
big
Ben.
that'd
They
be a
don't talk
big.
about Big Ben.
You're right, that's true. And it's like that's always a thing in the media though. It's like whenever they want to talk about something, like let's say somebody getting that second chance or they went through something and then they doing something good again. It's like they always want to bring up like, oh yeah, he's doing this now, but we can't help but forget to when he did that. And it's just like, all right, well,
Bro,
come on.
ESPN be on the same type of time on draft day. Bro.
I hate to.
They be like, yeah, he slept on the floor and his father's in jail.
Yo,
You know what I'm
those
saying?
be the wildest stats. Like, but no. Like, those would just be the wildest facts that they'd be wanting to throw out there when someone gets drafted. Like, one time, I swear to God, I don't know who it was or what the sport was. I want to believe it was NBA.
No, it's Malika Andrews, man.
You know, she be wilding.
Nah,
And I was just about to say that too. She be the one tripping.
I might have to unfollow her, bro.
She be wilding. It's like she's intentionally trying to bring down the black man. It's like, come on, man. Like when they did the Ime Udoka, she was like, we can't be remiss to say he did the thing when he got the new job with the Rockets, and then the thing with Missoula when Missoula got promoted, she was like, we can't be remiss but talk about when he was in college and got arrested for this. And I'm like,
But did you see when she was on First Take and Stephen A was like wilding her out, bro? She was like,
oh yeah, I remember that. I can't. Was that during the BG thing, or nah? What was that?
I think that was
No, it was the Udoka. It was the Udoka thing. Yeah,
He was like, you're not gonna come on my show and tell me what I can and can't say.
yeah. Like I don't know. I just feel like she like I don't know. I guess in her mind she was like she had good intentions. Maybe like there was a good agenda there, but it just wasn't coming out right. But yeah, no. The rest of that division, no. To go at Tanzania, we're number one.
Barbecue
Easy.
chicken.
Easy.
Hey, do y'all speaking of Joe Burrow, do y'all be watching that quarterback show on
Yeah, shout out to
Netflix?
Peyton Manning.
I still haven't watched it yet.
Oh,
But I need
it's-
to.
I finished it, man. Shout out to Peyton Manning. That was a great show. I can't wait for next season.
I think I'm on like the 6th or 7th episode, but I like the idea of having Mahomes and
I
Kirk.
heard. Oh, go ahead.
But I was kind of like scratching my head with Mariota because like
Chill.
I like Mariota, but like he didn't have the
John's love affair with Super Mario goes back to the
Yeah,
back
bro,
of the
go
days.
to
go to
But no, so
Mutt legend.
I didn't watch it yet, but like some people that I heard that did watch it, they said it was really just like Mahomes and they sprinkled in some Mariota cousins, or do they really do balance it?
It's
Kirk, though.
balanced, but like
It was a lot of Kirk.
Yeah, a lot of.
Oh, it's a lot of Kirk.
It's a lot of Kirk. I mean, obviously it's a lot of Mahomes, but it's a lot of Kirk too. But Mariota got benched, so I mean, like,
Yeah, what are we really talking
you know what I mean? Like,
They showed him like in Hawaii doing his thing with his family. He had his kid. Kirk, he
Nice.
really it showed a good light on him. He a good family Christian man.
I mean, we could have all saw that.
yeah, we
I mean, unless you literally only saw Kirk thugging in the plane, then you don't know really what you're getting. But
Yeah, he had the chains out.
Kirk Thuggins.
Mahomes, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm the biggest Brady fan. After watching quarterback, yeah, Mahomes is the GOAT.
he's like that.
Like it's like
For real?
like
He's
we
like that.
watching him behind the scenes, like
it's
All the work
it
he
just
put
makes
in,
you
bro.
all right.
It's
It makes you
like-
look at it different.
it's like when I watched that, it's like I was watching The Last Dance again, like looking at Michael Jordan. That's the comparison.
So
Bro.
I know this might be off topic, but so like you ain't getting any like feelings like that when you watch Brady's thing.
I get Brady.
Both of
but
y'all actually, yeah. So like, yeah, cause when y'all watched his thing,
man on the field.
yeah.
like,
How was it like? How was that for y'all?
I don't know, bro, because some of the players were coming out like I think when they beat the Rams, Gronk was talking about how he didn't even like that season. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, wow, okay, that was
Nice.
shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, the years before, yeah, they had fun, but like, I be thinking, do they even be having fun playing for the Patriots?
I mean, when they win, that's the fun.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, it's
But, like-
boot camp. Like,
No, watching quarterback, like watching Mahomes, like yeah, cool. Like I thought Mahomes was like that, but after watching like him, like when he was hurt, like rolled his ankle,
See,
like
I ain't
he
get
was
that far yet.
really in pain. Like
I'm gonna have to go on. I'm gonna go start. I'm gonna go watch it.
nah,
Bro, it's really good, bro.
I
Like,
binge watched it like in 3 days. Like that
Damn.
joint was crazy.
nah, I kind of already knew Mahomes was like that, but just listening to like Kirk, bro, because like Kirk didn't. He's listening to he can't win the big games and all that stuff, and just like I don't know, in the way he leads the team, bro. Like I really like got a newfound respect for Kirk Cousins, bro. Like
Yeah, I do respect Kirk.
I like Kirk. I mean, who would y'all want to see? Like I know a lot of people already said no, but like
Yeah, I forgot. I think on the Pat McAfee show, I think they said I forgot who it was. I think they was trying to do Joe Burrow.
I think he said no, right?
Yeah,
He said no.
I think Lamar.
said no. Lamar said no.
I would love to see because Lamar be wilding. That's why he said no. He can't really handle.
All I'm saying is, I seen Lamar out Owings Mills. He was in 2 trucks. They rolled the windows down. It was kind of foggy in there.
Don't do that to my boy. Don't do that to my boy.
I'm just leave it at that. I'm not saying you should get drug tested, but you know,
It was kind of fun.
It's legal in Maryland now, so I mean, hey. But nah, all right, that'd be cool though. I ain't gonna lie though, like I hate to say it, but you know who they probably would put on there? Russ.
I mean, he wouldn't be a bad pick.
I mean, it probably would be cool though. It probably would be
It'd be
cool.
cool to see Sierra, yeah.
They might put Dak Prescott. He say no already.
Oh God.
Oh God, no, they don't need that extra pressure.
Nah, they don't need it.
I mean,
Who else?
Aaron Rodgers. Maybe.
Aaron Rodgers, of course, no.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me being a fan of him, but I kind of want to see Kyler. But I feel like people gonna be like, he don't do nothing.
He hurt.
I'm saying like shoulder rehab, shoulder like when he's
yeah.
coming back. That season of him coming back. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I guess.
I like this.
throw that on there.
But we
Like,
don't have high
Herbert.
hopes for the Cardinals this year, though. So
I mean,
They
who
should
had
take
hopes
it.
for the Falcons? Who had hopes for the Falcons?
I mean, the Falcons about to be, especially in their division. Who in their division?
All right, true. That division literally. I mean,
maybe the Panthers.
so
Maybe with Bryce.
all right, hear me out.
With
Hear me out.
Bryce.
Hear me out. This might sound crazy, but after what I saw earlier, and I didn't know this, did y'all know Gruden is back in the NFL? Like he's back.
I did not know that.
So he's not coaching or like a coach, but he's been working with the Saints and Derek Carr.
Oh.
So if you remember, like let's be real, they said back in 2018, that 2018 to 2020, Derek Carr was actually pretty good with Gruden as his coach.
I have no.
So I'm not saying it's gonna be a thing, but I'm just saying he been over there working with Carr, and also apparently like in May he was working with the offensive coaches, and they just kind of like getting some things together, like working on some strategies to help with Carr and his abilities. So that just lets you know like they're really trying to build around. So it's like I wouldn't be surprised. Well, Kamara's getting suspended, so never mind.
You've got Michael Thomas who can't stay healthy.
Slant boy.
Chill on my boy, man. Chill.
I know I like Michael Thomas.
Slant
The
I
only-
like-
and
like
I said this to my mans earlier when I was talking to her. Look, I like Michael Thomas because he cool for real, but
Run that slant. good.
but last year when I picked it up on fantasy, he in the 2 or 3 games he
he was
played,
hooping.
in the 2 or 3 games he played, I won fantasy that week because of him.
He was hooping, but then what he do the rest of the year?
It don't matter.
He said
Nothing.
that.
Nathan.
He got his job done for me. I dropped him after that.
We doing fantasy this year?
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I bet I'm in. But yeah, no, I mean, I think y'all don't think the Panthers gonna be
Nah.
No, especially not if
Bryce Young?
I
Out
got
of
the
the
Falcons, man.
Toddler's gonna be starting
That-
behind center.
The Falcons running back. What's his name?
Bijan?
Yeah.
Bijan.
He about to be a dog. Like he probably gonna be the best.
think
running
so?
Back. He gonna be the
I-
best running back this year.
I mean, granted, he got to sit behind. Well, hold up.
Tyler Algier. You got
I think,
Cordell Patterson still there, right?
No. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the dude that got drafted to the Lions from.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just can't remember. Where was it?
Yeah.
Jameer Gibbs?
Yeah, Gibbs. Is he gonna be starting or is there somebody else there? Because I know Swift and Williams gone.
Yeah. Oh, he probably will. Start.
Maybe it's
So
David
he's start.
Montgomery.
I mean, wait.
David Montgomery.
But
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I
I mean-
don't.
I mean, with him that
Yeah.
listen. I like Montgomery cool, but he might end up getting hurt, so that is gonna open up some chances for Gibbs.
I mean, since we talking about running backs, how y'all feel
Yeah,
about
the
running
market.
backs being underpaid, the market crazy? Like,
I mean, I get it. I get it because look at Gurley. Gurley was out the league at what 26, 27. So
his knee was like
it's
Yeah.
like they don't have a high shelf life, man.
It's like I don't want. Yeah, like
Zeke.
I don't. Yeah, it's like it's just too many.
Fournette.
It's too many examples of like guys getting that bread and then it's like it was a bad investment. Like, and it's like that's if you truly like looking at it from a business aspect. And it's like I hate to say it, but that's what the only
I
guy
mean,
look at it like that. Like, not even the one. Like, granted, you got the ones that's like Ursay, who's truly just on some wild. Like they be tripping. Like
yeah, nah,
he's
gotta go.
the crazy thing is like he could have made his a point and it been like it could have been like well, but he just started tripping with like his analogies or like the way he was like
He was
throwing
like,
out
the team's still gonna go even if you're not
it's
here.
just
Something
like
that.
yo really came off as like on some like slave owner mentality type thing. It was just like, oh yeah, and it's just like, all right, come on, like you didn't have to make the point like that, but
I mean, but is there a running back you would absolutely like give the bag to
C-Mac.
right now?
C-Mac.
But I
it's
mean,
crazy because honestly,
doesn't he get hurt too? Like all of them get hurt a lot.
But like he get hurt, like it'd be something like if it's playoffs time,
calf strain.
like if it's playoffs time, he gonna play.
So you wouldn't pay like a Derrick Henry. You wouldn't
Oh
pay
yeah,
a Saquon or
Saquon, yeah.
I feel like it's just like I don't know. I guess they like again they keep thinking like if he get hurt then that's it because it's like Derrick Henry, the offense is kind of was built around him in a sense like in the last couple of years. So it's like yeah, you would want to pay him because it's like he's the offense.
he's the team, right?
If he goes down, then what? Now
But,
we
I mean-
gave him all that money. We don't got money to go try to get no other pieces. Like
But can you build a team without having a good running back?
Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean that's also what they're looking at. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
look
Look at the
Chiefs.
Eagles
Oh yeah.
and the Chiefs.
Those are
The
the
two
Chiefs.
teams in the Super Bowl.
They got,
Absolutely, right.
They got the 1-year rookie. Like what's that?
Pacheco,
Yeah.
Pacheco.
One
I ain't gonna lie.
fantasy league.
Pacheco actually kind of. I like Pacheco.
I like Jerick McKinnon too, bro. Like I really like
So,
McKinnon.
yo, he somehow, he found a new life over there in KC because he was like decent.
Bouncing
in,
around. He was with the Vikings.
Minnesota,
Then he
yeah.
went to the Niners, right?
He did. You're right.
Then he got
And
hurt.
That's when he got hurt. I think he tore something. Then that's when he ended up in KC.
I was a big McKinnon fan, bro.
He was versatile. He could really just do a lot of different.
So
stuff.
I guess we just answered our question, like, because you can make a team without
you
one.
can
But
like
then when it get cold outside, a nice running back do get you there.
I mean, but all you need is an old line, really, because
that's why I say like look at the Eagles. It's like
any running back.
you got that line, you got the system, you got the run game. You're good. Like
Miles Sanders ain't like that, but he was like that with the Eagles, and we gonna see he not like that when he played with the
literally,
Packers.
yo, I swear at this point I'm just looking at the Eagles like they literally are gonna be running back by committee. Like
They got
keep
Swift.
going in. I mean, granted, they did just pick up Swift, so it's like they look at
I
it as
like
like
Swift.
we need a solid, decent guy.
I
But
really don't like the Eagles. Like I swear last year was a fluke. Like I guarantee
Damn.
this year everyone gonna be shocked. Like oh my god, like
you don't
what's
think
Why?
they making no noise at all?
But their defense is still stacked.
I'm
I mean,
not
like
saying
their
it's-
schedule was mad easy. That's how I look at it. Like their schedule was
That's true.
mad easy.
I mean,
Yeah, like
they don't make the schedule. They don't
No,
pick.
they-
They don't pick the teams,
they-
right? So I mean,
they had the windows there for the Super Bowl.
they play the whole AFC East, right? So they might lose to the Bills. They're probably beating us. They might Jets and Dolphins toss up, right?
Yeah.
Then
They win both.
I think they sweep their division. Honestly, maybe they might lose like a
They're
game or
not,
two.
they're not sweeping the Cowboys. They're not.
What you think?
They're not sweep. Come on. They're going to split. Come on. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing with them.
Listen, the Cowboys. I just don't like Dak. So it's like if
They're the
it comes down to
boys.
Dak, if
Look,
the game is in Dak's hands.
They're not cussing
They're
my
losing.
QB out. You know what I'm saying? In practice, that's all I'm saying.
I'm sorry, they finna lose.
They're not
But I mean,
cussing.
I don't see it as a fluke for real. I think
Yeah, me either.
they're a decent, solid team now, and I feel like they definitely building on what they had last year. So
I just hate
I think
watching
they're gonna-
Eagles. I just hate watching them.
yeah,
Why?
I ain't gonna lie. I hate running teams. Like, cause
I'm gonna be real with
The,
you.
Ra-
Like, I
the
feel like
Ravens run too.
I feel like to put it in
why do you
perfect.
think they're boring to watch?
I feel like to put it in perfect example, watching the Eagles for John is like playing you in Madden.
Because I run the
What?
ball a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah. I win though, by the way. Like,
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I win, by the way, but
good old fashioned ground and pound.
If he wins, it's because Matt gave up like a.
Anyway, we don't have to talk about Madden because I win. But
Yeah,
Madden
okay.
24 come out next.
24 coming out, crossplay.
Hey, yeah, hey,
Oh yeah.
Back to whipping y'all asses.
Nah.
again, no.
But no, all right. So before we transition out to football, I gotta I had this conversation with some friends earlier. Have y'all been? And actually, it should be out now. But have y'all been keeping up with the top 100 list?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
A little bit.
Okay,
They put it's so bad.
Yeah.
All right, and maybe I'm not hoping. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it'll make for a good argument if y'all don't agree with me. But did you see who was number 11?
Was it TJ Watt?
No, I'm gonna get to that. Did you see who number 11 was?
No.
Aaron Donald.
Outside,
that's what I mean.
outside the top
players,
10?
They don't watch football games, so like I don't know what they.
I mean, he
No,
did.
no, it's the players.
yeah, they don't be. I swear they don't watch.
He had,
Oh, shit.
bro. I mean, admittedly, he had a down year because that whole Rams team
Bro.
was awful. All right, hold up, wait, let me finish.
No, real quick. Go ahead.
He had a bad year, but I think a bad year for him is better than
It's still
every other defensive player. You know what I'm saying? Like he should be top 10 at least. You see what I'm saying? At
You're saying this off of name alone.
Right.
And my argument with the guys earlier I was talking to, my argument is that this is a top 100 players list of the year that they just finished playing. I'm not asking you to tell me who you think is top 100 off
all
of
time.
off of overall. I want to know who is top 100 in 2022.
What
Aaron Donald did not even play 9 games.
what did his numbers look like?
I'm gonna tell you because I had them. I did this earlier.
Man,
Trust me, I'm gonna tell you.
Triple, so it's kind of that's why I be like.
And they tried to use that argument against me, and I get that.
Who was he? He was higher than Myles Garrett.
He was higher than Myles Garrett, Quinnen Williams, T.J. Watt.
Oh wow.
Every
Micah.
pass rusher.
Wait,
Micah.
He was higher than TJ.
TJ was 27.
That's
Quinnen Williams was 4. Here's what's egregious. Both D tackles, and let me tell you, Aaron Donald had 5 sacks, 27 solo tackles, 10 tackles for losses, and 11 QB hits. That was Aaron Donald in 2022. Here's Quinnen Williams last year. Quinnen Williams, and again, D tackles. Quinnen Williams had 12 sacks, 35 solo tackles, 12 tackles for losses, and 28 QB hits. But he was 40. TJ Watt. TJ Watt was injured as well and didn't finish playing the whole season. Finished 27 and almost literally him and what I just read from Aaron Donald, him and Aaron Donald were damn near similar. But it's like that shouldn't come on now. From 11 to 27 and they had the same stats.
Bro, I forgot to tag myself. Damn it. Yeah, no. No, you're right. No. Yeah, absolutely. My bad, bro. Bro, I was looking for the noti to pop up, bro, but I didn't tag myself.
Oh my god. No, like that. No, I get just my point. Like early, because like that just blew me a little bit because I'm like, yo, so
no, you're right.
At this point, it's like, so it's a popularity
contest.
That's
why I stopped
watching. 100%.
Like, and the reason this start and the reason that that had started that we had started that debate was because I had said that I just because of all the crazy things I'm seeing, like Aaron Donald being 11 over Garrett and all them guys, I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if they put Jalen Hurts number 1.
No, come on.
And everybody, and listen, and I understand. Everybody said no, it's finna be Mahomes. I understand that. I'm not like saying that I don't think it'll be Mahomes either. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised based off of this list I'm seeing. It's ridiculous.
I didn't watch it, but I did see wasn't Dak higher than Lamar?
Dak was higher than Lamar.
Yeah,
Dak and Jared Goff were higher than Lamar. But here's the thing.
I was about to say Lamar didn't even finish the season.
Lamar didn't finish the whole season. And here was a good question that I was posed to earlier. They were like, if you take the 8 games Lamar played and you take the full season that Jared Goff played, did Lamar do more and would have better games than the 16 that Jared Goff played? And I was like,
no.
Oh, did y'all see?
Yeah, like it's like
Dov Kleiman tweeted 2 minutes ago. It's funny we're on the 10 through 3 was revealed. So 10 is Chris Jones, 9 is Micah, 8 is Josh Allen, 7 is Tyreek, 6 is Joe Burrow, 5 is Kelsey, 4 is Bosa, 3 is Hurts. So the last 2 spots is going to be obviously Jefferson or Mahomes.
Well, we know what one is, so yeah.
This is what I'm talking about.
What, you surprised, Jefferson? You don't think he's him? You don't think he's him?
I agree with Jefferson being that high.
Yeah, come on, man.
I mean, he had a crazy year.
When he made that
I swear to God, all I'm saying is Devontae Adams did not go to the Raiders. This would not be a question.
Oh, he's not even top 10.
No, he's not. He was like 20-something.
Shit, he was higher than
17.
He was higher than Diggs.
I think no.
He was.
No, he wasn't. Diggs was 16.
Now let me check. Hold on.
Or maybe Devontae was maybe I don't know.
Devontae was 13.
He was okay. Diggs was 16.
Diggs was 16, yeah. He was higher.
That's crazy.
By 3 spots.
That's crazy to me. And again, I'm just saying this should be a list off of just last year what they did. You know what I mean?
I don't think NFL players watch games.
And honestly, I'm starting to maybe believe you now. Like what the hell?
When they be lying, they be saying, "Oh yeah, we watch all the."
They just sit there and think like, "Oh."
They watch the highlights. They be like, they go to YouTube like the regular person, be like, "Oh yeah, it was a good game." And that's it. They don't.
Nah, like that. That was really. Oh wow. Hurts his 3. Okay, well.
You think you thought Hurts should have been like 1 or?
I mean, if we're just being based off of how things planned out and how it was played last year, yeah, I believe it should have been Mahomes 1, Hurts 2. Look at how the Super Bowl went. Granted, let's be real. If Hurts didn't fumble that ball, he probably would have won Super Bowl MVP. That maybe, but he would have won Super Bowl MVP if he had not fumbled that ball.
Yeah, no, you're right because they couldn't stop him. I don't know, man. I think Jefferson should be top 2.
Not to like go back that far, but if we go back to the Super Bowl, like what was the only knock on Jalen Hurts' game that whole game? Is the fumble. Man played. That man damn near played a perfect game.
I mean, you saw that last throw he did.
Well, the fumble. Listen, that was. You talking about a throw to try to get? Come on now.
That Hail
Wow.
Mary was
Okay.
awful.
All right, well,
Jesus.
let's just move this along, I guess. I think we covered just about everything NFL wise, right?
Yeah.
I know a whole lot.
There's more to come. We'll always.
Yeah, you know, we can't fit it all in this one little episode. You know, we gotta spread it out for y'all. But
we gotta get the basketball. I gotta hear what my boy about to say.
yeah, I mean,
Because I know he got some outlandish things.
We gotta talk about. We're going to NBA right now.
Yeah, we're going NBA.
I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Go ahead. You got something on your mind, bro. I see the gears turning.
All right, I just gotta get this out the way, man.
Let me
Halen Green, I don't know what you was on.
man,
I don't know what you was on, bro. Josh Christopher, I don't know what y'all was on. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what y'all niggas was on.
Yeah. I mean,
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Nothing is still crazier than the AD video.
Yeah.
I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. It's nothing wild.
If you know, you know. That's
Yeah,
all
if
gotta
you
say.
know, you know. It's nothing. That was still. When I remember when that video came out, yo, that was.
I thought it was fake, bro.
Nah.
Yo said I looked.
The crazy thing is like I'm gonna be real. For a while now, I forgot like that was out of my memory, but it just made me remember and it put things in perspective. Now I see why I hate that man AD because I'm like, bro, I been knew you was like this.
But you see, he just got the bag.
He did.
So he gonna be a Laker or he gonna be traded in about a year or two. But,
Man, what happened NBA? Oh, Jaylen Brown got the
yeah,
max.
JB
the
got the
biggest
max.
NBA contract of all time.
Bro, I saw a stat that said in the playoffs he had about
I know what you about to
like
say.
80
Turnovers.
80 turnovers and then like
Left.
20 of them were because he dribbled left. You know what I'm saying? Or he couldn't dribble left. Like
He attempted to basketball. Yeah.
So
but,
how you feel about your boy KD, man?
you know,
he
he
can
got
do it now.
he got a healthy
keep
a
running,
healthy
man.
Off season, you know, no injuries. Him, Bill, Book, and Ayton. You know, I think they about to. You
There's
know,
no depth.
You think they're gonna keep Ayton?
what?
For real?
What? Like, what's
There's-
the point of death, man? Like, who's stopping?
Bro, they
them?
can't play the whole game. They got to
Bro.
hit the bench.
The Lakers got swept. The Suns took the Nuggets 6, so they were close, man. That was a close 6.
I never felt like the Nuggets were in danger of losing that series.
So when they lost 2 in a row, you didn't
No.
trip?
No.
But when the Lakers, you know, got swept,
I didn't think I thought the Nuggets were going to the finals.
I mean, I really want the Suns to win, but you know, I think this year, I think the Suns, like Bradley Beal, gonna help. It's gonna help out. Like, so if KD want to set out tonight, or if AD want to set out tonight, or Book, they can.
So you still believing in DeAndre Ayton?
I mean, I would love for him to get traded, but I don't think he's gonna get traded.
So you a Suns fan now?
What you mean? You know, I've been a Suns fan. Like,
Nah.
at least like February. At least February.
Okay, all right. I thought you was just. I mean, last time we recorded, you was a Nets fan.
I don't know where the Nets even play, man. We're not talking about the Nets, man. We just talk the Suns,
Yeah,
man.
we
Phoenix.
just move on.
The Phoenix, man.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. It's gonna sound. I've been trying to keep up with it, but like I ain't gonna lie. I kind of just checked out of the NBA for real since the finals. Like, granted, no. Matter of fact, I got this to say. My boy Jimmy, he showed his ass in these playoffs. I don't care what nobody got to say. Y'all got to get a respect to my boy Jimmy
He's
Butler.
garbage.
He took
Paul
him from.
George better. Paul George better.
Come on now. What has PG done?
Has PG
What has
ever been
PG
to the
done?
finals?
No. Hasn't even sniffed the conference finals. I
But
don't
he's
think.
better, bro.
Except, no, he did in the East, but that's besides.
I like PG. I do, but what makes
Come on
PG
now.
better than Jimmy?
He talking out his ass now.
What's your name? What's his name? Brandon Miller, the rookie that got drafted. Was it him?
Oh yeah, but he went to the Hornets, right?
Yeah.
You asking the 2000s. You asking the 2000s. Come on.
No.
Oh,
They asked him, Brandon Miller. Who
I know
who
they.
was-
I know.
Yeah, I
he
know.
says
Yeah.
Paul George. I was like, I respect that because Paul George, he has.
You know that he
love.
said he was trolling.
I was about to say, you know, people
He
say
said he
things
was
just
trolling.
for shock.
He literally said he was trolling.
He's
He was on his show. I don't think Paul George the GOAT. Like, he's a bucket, man.
I mean, Jimmy's a bucket.
Not
Clearly.
really, but bro. Wait,
Jimmy Butler. What?
bro.
Come on
He
now.
shoots like 30 times to get 20 points. Man.
Oh my.
yeah,
Bro,
free
he's
throw
single.
lunch.
Look at his playoff run, bro. First round
Thank you.
against the Bucks.
No. Let's take it back. He literally
the
took them
play-in?
to the play-in in the last seed to the play-in
They-
to become the 8th seed in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
It was
Went
love.
from the 8th seed to the finals.
I mean, all of it.
Who did he
couldn't
take
be luck,
out?
bro?
He took out Giannis and the Bucks.
Took out the Knicks.
Jason Tatum in the Celtics.
Jason Tatum and the Celtics. Took out
The Knicks.
Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle.
I
and
mean,
the
that's
Knicks. But still took out. Oh no, that was
Yeah, that's all.
Celtics took y'all out. My bad.
yeah. Can we hold on? Not that we're on that.
Oh, hey, yeah, no, speaking.
Literally, bro, I was watching Jason Tatum like just dog us. I was watching the highlights like yesterday, bro. Like you remember he put up his hands. He was like 50. But it was Mother's Day. It was Mother's Day. It was Game 7, bro. I'm like, all right, cool. And I remember PJ Tucker was hooping like that first quarter. PJ Tucker made like 3 threes in a row. I'm like, okay, PJ. I'm like, all right. Everybody else got to pick it up, right? Jason Tatum wasn't really hooping first half. It was a close game. We was down like 10 and a half, right? I'm like, all right, Joel, you got to wake up. James, you got to wake up. And I was like, all right, this ain't going to be a James game because he doing whatever. So, Joel, you got to lock in. And, like, he never locked in, bro. And then Tatum kept calling ISO for him on Joel. And I was like, yo, this can't be how we go out, bro. Like,
He said this is guys.
bro, I was like the whole week, I was feeling good. I was like, all right, we can beat them. We took it to 7. It's on their court, but we won there before. All we need is just a win, right? We got it. We could come out the second round, and couldn't nobody was doing it, bro. Like,
nobody could score.
I was so mad because I remember after that, I went to go cook my mom's dinner for Mother's Day, and I didn't want to talk to nobody, bro. I was pissed. I was outside on the grill, bro.
Blew his whole move.
Pissed. It was surf and turf, steak and lobster. I'm out there cooking the steak, mad as hell, bro. Like,
You ain't burn it, did you?
nah, yeah, I can eat the steak.
You ain't burn it, did you?
Nah, I ain't burn it, but
I'd have just been
Bro,
mad out of anger and probably burned the shit out of something by mistake.
I couldn't bring my phone out there, bro. And then to see Joel laughing about the game afterwards, bro. Like,
I'm sure that burns you up.
Then he said the Giannis quote. It's not a failure. He was joking, but he was like, somebody said that. Man, you know who said that, bro? Stop playing. Like, I was so pissed.
Shout out Joel, man. He's got married, man. Shout out to you.
Care about that, man.
Yo, Sean is not happy.
Bro, I was pissed, bro. I was like, this is finally the year we come out the second round, bro. And then did you see what Ben Simmons posted?
Yeah.
Wait, no. I think at the time, yeah, but what was
He
it?
posted,
He was like watching the playoffs, and it was a picture of the Sixers getting blown out.
Oh, yeah, on his TV.
He had the wind up.
But Kendrick Perkins was like, yeah, I mean, he's used to watching games because he did that all year. So
Hey, yo, chill.
Hey, what is it? What is his name? Michael. He said, Simmons, he healthy. He got his back right. I think this might be the season. Probably not though, but it could be.
Probably not, though. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna.
But
I don't think that's gonna even help him really.
hey, I'm not gonna say nothing nice, so I'm just not gonna say nothing at all.
No,
Ben Simmons.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen, because I'm a big James Harden guy, so like I loved him in
40th.
what was it, Game 1?
Oh, he was
Yeah.
a
I'm gonna be
bucket.
listen.
A
I
bucket.
can't. I don't even know. Like I don't know what it is, yo. 'Cause, like I can't defend it as a James Harden fan. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know why he can't do it that consistently. Like
He's old. He's getting old, man.
I mean, yeah, but
I
he
don't
did
get
it Game 1 and then did it Game 3, right?
I don't
Like,
get it.
What the fuck?
Like
What the hell?
Shannon Sharp said, he used to be able to give it to you back-to-back nights. He can't do it no more.
He got to take a break
He can't.
Yeah.
before he can get it back up.
He like-
Pause. hey, nah, but like for real though, like, you think he stays in Philly or you think he goes?
No, he going to Rockets, man. Him and what is it?
What are the Rockets gonna give up though? We don't want nothing. They
What's his
had.
name? What's his name? When he was on Paul George podcast, he said he don't even want him there.
Oh, Jalen Green.
Yeah, Jalen Green said he don't even want him to come back. I wouldn't either.
Bro, look at how he flames out.
Yeah, look at how he got.
Oh, no, but real, seriously though, can we get into that? Like, why?
Like,
Like,
would he go back?
no. Like
Oh.
in the playoffs, like it's one great game. And then
Oh,
it's-
James, chill.
Then it's like a
don't.
He can't give
Then
it
it's-
back-to-back
then
I
nights.
don't know, yo.
great
That's
game.
why I said I don't know. I can't make. I have no.
You think somebody is paying him to do that?
Chill, not paying.
Nah, well, come on, man. He
I
goes-
mean, because when he's great, when he's good, he's great. When he's bad, he's real bad. Like not average. Because James Harden is a star, right? So his off night should look like an average player's night.
Bro,
His off night
nights-
looks worse than a role player's
His
night.
off nights, I be saying that, but he be having like 8, 9 assists, couple
But he'll be like 0 of 16 from the field or something like that.
I mean, yeah, granted. He's
With like 10 turnovers.
We just
like,
gotta stop expect. Like honestly, at this point, James is really just. He's just a facilitator. Like,
Yeah.
But he said he doesn't
facilitator,
want to do that.
like it.
He said he wants a bigger role leading the offense. He doesn't want to be a facilitator. He wants to be a scorer.
He
He
ain't
go to the
acting
he go
like
to the Rockets. He gonna bring them
it.
to the play.
Have to facilitate them young niggas. What you mean? Like, who else is bringing the ball up on that team?
Yeah,
Who do they have? Jalen Green? Van Vliet?
Martin.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
I think they're.
That'll be interesting.
I don't think
I don't even know if that would be good. Or
they can't even get him now because of the whole
Yeah.
cap stuff, right? With
Yeah.
Van Vliet, Dylan Brooks, You know what I mean? Like they
I mean, it's NBA though. Anything can.
Dylan Brooks.
facts, yeah.
Anything can happen. They can do anything they want.
And then they said he was gonna go to the Clippers, but
Nah,
the Clippers don't want to
they got
trade
no money.
trade man, and they not giving Paul George up. So it's like, what are we talking for? Like,
Y'all think Dame staying in Portland?
Nah, he don't get out. But probably we just don't know.
But
When.
do you all right? So do you think Dame just love the game so much he's still gonna hoop though? Or
Yeah,
you think he'll
yeah.
sit out?
I don't think.
nah, I think he'll hoop
He's
because he
still
missed
gonna
he missed a lot of time last year, right?
Injury, yeah.
Yeah.
So he don't want, and he's what already over 30.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. So wait, was it the injury that took him, or did they? I think they sat. No, they
They
sat
sat
him.
him.
Yeah. He came back from injury, was playing, he was
But it
hooping
was
for real.
like, what's
But
the
then it
point?
was like the last 2-3 weeks they was like we just deactivated him.
They were trying to tank basically to get Wemby.
But do you think it's a bad look for the NBA if they let him go to Miami
Mm.
after he openly declared that that's the only team I want to go to? You know what I mean? You think that's a bad look?
It's a players' league, man. That's what's
No,
up.
KD did it.
Yeah.
Did he?
no,
Did he?
LeBron did it.
Did they?
Harden did it.
Well,
Harden did it.
Harden said, "I want to go to Brooklyn." He went to Brooklyn.
Want to go to Philly? I went to
So
Philly.
He's.
but
Harden,
they also didn't say I'm not going anywhere else, right?
I mean,
Dame said I'm not playing.
yeah, I
Anywhere.
said Dame.
I mean, there's only times like I don't know. Yeah, his wording probably be different, but I mean, like if somebody say like I'm trying to go to he was like if they say something like only place I really see myself is such and such, I take that as them saying I'm not going nowhere else.
So you
know
think?
what I mean?
So y'all, I think we just touched on it, but y'all agree that if he went to another team outside the Heat, he would still play. Like
Yeah, I don't see him.
he wouldn't. Sit.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
He wouldn't cheat the fans. So.
Also, that's another thing. I mean, who's to say he can't make his way to Miami from another team? The Blazers are the ones that's being stubborn about it. Like,
Yeah, I think. What are they?
granted, don't get me wrong. Like, you got to get something for Dame. It's Dame. Like,
I don't think Tyler Hero's enough.
no.
What they gonna do? Like,
They gotta move like a Bam or
but they don't
They-
want to move. That's why.
That's
They
what
not
I'm saying.
moving
They're trying
Jimmy.
to keep the core. I mean, how this actually kind of
I mean-
Tyler is part of the core. Shit.
Tyler, Duncan Robinson, Oladipo's already gone, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dunk, Gabe Vincent's gone, Struess is gone. They could move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The pieces they could have, should have gave, they've already let go.
it's
So
gonna be hard for him to get to Miami, but
It's got to be a multiple team
It's
type
the-
thing.
It's the NBA though. If anything happens,
Yeah,
at this point, like, I don't know. I don't even see this scenario happening, but it's like Dame got to get traded to a team that don't really need much back to be able to get rid of him again, type thing. Like, I don't know.
What y'all think about CP3 on the Warriors? Y'all
it was
think?
weird.
It's very weird.
Yeah, I don't get like he say he want
Like-
to start, but there's no reason he should be starting.
He's not gonna start. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't
Six
get
man
it.
of the year. loaded.
They traded Poole. Like I don't know Poole.
Yeah, I don't get the Poole move, but
Like-
I guess it's because they knew
Yeah, like
Draymond.
What the
Draymond and
heck?
Poole can't coexist.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know why they kept Draymond.
Poole is the younger star, and he's on the rise. And
He was averaging 20 or like at least like 15.
it had to have been because of Draymond. They knew they were bringing Draymond back, and they just.
I don't get it, but you know.
I guarantee you, like 2-4 years from now, they're gonna realize
I mean,
they did the wrong
that,
thing.
yeah, Bob
Even-
Myers,
even
Bob
if-
Myers left, so like he probably was like, man, you don't know what they're doing. Like,
And even if like I don't know, like I don't see how this was gonna make sense. But like even if they had to get rid of both of them, like it was a thing where both had to go, they weren't gonna keep both. I don't see why you should have just got rid of both. Like if they couldn't.
I don't know what their
Work
plan for the
together.
future is. I mean, I guess the immediate future is obviously to win.
I mean, the way people keep talking about it though, it's like the Warriors are still gonna be championship contenders no matter what.
I mean, yeah. I mean, now
Yeah, I mean, so Steph's there.
Curry can play the 2, Paul can be the 1. You know, if Curry want to sit out tonight, he can. If Clay want to sit out tonight, he can.
Clay didn't even look that good in the playoffs last year. I mean, he had one good
Clay
game.
was
I mean, he coming off the everything hurting in his knee. So I think
good
this
point.
And he was on a Paul George podcast. I think he said he feeling good. I think he's gonna be right.
Hey, I mean, before this episode ends, I just wanted to say shout out to Jokic for showing what a center should look like in the playoffs. What a center should look like
Oh, my,
when you're making your teammates better.
you just couldn't
You know,
let it go.
shout out to you, Jokic. You silenced the rumors. You should have won. No, I'm not gonna say that. Embiid deserved an MVP. I'm not gonna take that away from him. But Embiid robbed us of an Embiid Jokic finals, brother. You know how epic that would have been. You know how great that would have been. Like,
I mean, I don't know. I think the way things were going, it
I
probably
ain't gonna
wouldn't have
cap. I barely watched the finals.
been, it wouldn't have been so well.
I don't know. Nuggets, they're the best team. They did what they had to do. and they're probably only gonna get better. So
Yeah, I think so.
they might be able to go back to back, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
If the Suns don't got nothing to say,
I think they're the favorites, the Nuggets in the West. And I mean,
yeah, they should be.
if we
Yeah.
I think if we just keep transitioning, like I mean, if we move to baseball, like the Orioles are what, first place right now in the AL League?
First place in the AL right now.
East.
First team. No. First place in the AL.
Oh,
Period. We get
okay.
the first team in the American League to reach 70 wins.
How you feel
Shout
about
out
that?
to those. Honestly, I'm happy. Like coming into the season, the way last season ended, I was already on some just like I'll take what I can get. Like I wasn't going to be on we making a playoff run or whatever because the division, the AL East, the division we're in is already hard as shit to begin with.
Facts.
Like it's us, the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Blue
Rays.
Jays, the Rays. So it's like those are all playoff teams right there. So to say immediately just because of how last season ended, we went on a good run last season. I don't know if you remember, but last year we during the run we ended on a 10-game win streak
Yeah, I remember.
at a certain point. Yeah, so just with like little things like that, I came into this season like, oh yeah, we're gonna be, we'd be cool as long as we just kept the church, kept what we had going from last year, we'd be cool. Did I expect this?
No, they really hooping, bro. I mean,
yeah, they doing their thing right now.
It's good for the city
Their
too.
offense crazy.
Like
hell yeah.
Felix Batista, like
and the crazy thing, that's always been the thing with like the O's. Like our issue's always been the pitching for real. We could always get hits, we could always get some guys on bases and stuff like that, and score a little bit. But one of the biggest things is always the pitching, and then really more so the relief pitching, like the in between, like from when we get the starter out.
Yeah.
And then from when a closer like Batista would come in or Cano. So right now we starting to get things going. It's starting to look good.
What's the guy's name y'all just picked up? Fuji
shit. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. He's solid too, ain't he?
He's nice. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But honestly, that's Baltimore's Ohtani.
I love Shohei. But real quick, we're running short on time. There was like a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Over the weekend with the Guardians and White Sox.
Anderson, man.
Yeah.
Tim Anderson and Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, Jose Ramirez from the Guardians.
Hey, like I like Tim Anderson, bro. I do, but it was a bad look for us. Bro.
I heard somewhere, I can't remember where it was, but I think they said somewhere somebody on Twitter was talking how like there was like some pictures or whatever where Tim Anderson was chilling with Vaughn or whatever.
Oh, I saw that.
And they was like, they was like, yeah, he ain't from the South Side. He got to take the South Side off his jersey or something like that. I was like, yo,
he got a soft chin, man.
But what was y'all thinking when y'all saw that? Like he dropped the glove, the got out the bro.
What's really so crazy is like Tim initiated. Like no, matter of fact, hold on. Really, Jose did initiate because when he got up and they started standing up, like yo poked him in his face or whatever. So he shouldn't have did that.
I saw that.
So when Jose did that, I mean, it was all, no pun intended, it was gloves off at that point. So dropped the gloves. It just made it worse because like he was the one that got so serious with squaring up and was.
So he was like,
yeah, he was like, come on.
And then he missed his first 3 hits.
What's crazy though, like, and yo, I'm telling you, this man Jose, first of all, he was getting grabbed by somebody. He was just swinging aimlessly, bro.
Wow.
Like, so for him to connect on a wild punch and actually knock him out is crazy.
It didn't even look like he hit him that hard.
He started trying to walk back.
And then
he couldn't even stand up, bro.
Yo got up when he got. I think he even. I don't know if it was true, but I think he tried to tell one of them like I'm good or something. And he was like I'm good. And then after he said that, he was like,
you know what that is? Concussion protocol. That's what that is.
Oh no, yeah, he's got to sit a couple games. Well, he's suspended. Besides that,
6 games.
Yeah, he was
gonna have to sit
them big suspension.
He was gonna have to sit them games.
Bro, one more thing. We talking about fights, bro. There was the whole Alabama thing. I know this outside of sports, bro, but did you see the whole Alabama boat brawl thing?
Like the boat with the okay. So I don't really know. I just watched the video,
bro.
I don't know exactly what.
Man, shout out to brother man with the chair,
bro.
Man.
Okay, so it was like the security guy.
People was going in the waters.
He was
crazy.
He was like, you gotta move your boat. He was telling his family they gotta move their boat because the tour boat was got to park right there.
Right.
But the family didn't want to move it, and then the family just jumps him. They jumped the security guy. So one of the guys that was working security on the tour boat, he swims across the water to come help the guy, and then other like tourists come and start jumping the family with the security guard. So then what you see is like that whole mob of people just jumping that family, bro. Like then you see the guy coming with the chair. Then you see like, bro, it was crazy.
Wow.
They was all supporting the security guard, bro. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Ain't the 50s and 40s no more, man.
Bro, it was insane, bro.
That's
like
crazy.
That's probably the funniest joke.
And then the police was like, police didn't do nothing until they saw the guy with the chair. They was like, oh yeah, but we saying enough. You feel me? Like it was like some WWE type style.
He went Stone Cold right to that shorty's skull, man. That joint was crazy.
Bop. But Yeah,
It's good to see our people come together, man.
Yeah, shout out to black people.
y'all got any closing thoughts?
uh, Utopia, Travis Scott, album of the year
You
right
had
now.
to slip it in, bro.
Yeah, pause.
Pause.
Needed.
Oh,
So-
no.
But yeah, shout out to Utopia, man. So 485 albums first week.
You just know that off the top of your head.
Yeah, he Travis Scott
Right.
performed in Italy about 2 hours ago. Great, can't wait for him to go on tour. Great album. And Lil Uzi, he dropped the Pink Tape, Since We've Been Gone. Great. And Gunna, even Gunna. Like,
Shout out
been
my
running-
boy, Wanna Hunna.
Yeah, wanna.
You
you
do.
know.
But no, shout out my boy Lucky. Drop Sex, Money, Drugs. That shit bumping. Make sure you go listen to that.
What you
And
got?
shout out to Beehive.
Yeah.
Be out here in DC performing,
Yeah.
doing her thing.
Yeah. Drake's dropping an album Friday, allegedly.
Did somebody go to a Drake concert?
Yeah, so I think that wraps it up for this episode.
Oh no, we're gonna definitely touch on that on the next episode. We're gonna talk about Rashad's experience at the
Man,
Drake
boy.
concert.
I thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. And like I
Can't get out of
said,
this one.
we're gonna try
If y'all
to
saw
get
his
content
story,
back
man,
to you
you
on
saw
a
his
regular
story.
basis. Thanks
He
for
said
tuning
Drake
in.
pointed at me.
Thanks for supporting us all these years. So we're just trying to give you the fans what y'all been missing. So that does it for another episode of the Fourth Down Podcast. And yeah, stay groovy.